Alright, so we got an AP problem here, and it says when a tractor pulls a plow through an agricultural field, the energy needed to pull the plow is called the draft. The draft is affected by environmental conditions such as soil type, terrain, and moisture. So a study was conducted to determine whether a newly developed hitch would be able to reduce draft compared to the standard hitch. A hitch is used to connect the plow to the tractor. Two large plots of land were used in the study. It was randomly determined which plot was to be plowed using the standard hitch. So each hitch got one plot of land. As the tractor plowed that plot, the measurement device on the tractor automatically recorded the draft at 25 randomly selected points in the plot. So the draft is the amount of energy needed to pull the plow through the land. Okay, so after the plot was plowed, the hitch was changed from one standard one to the new one in a process that takes a substantial amount of time. Then the second plot was plowed using the new hitch. So 25 measurements of draft were also recorded at randomly selected points in this plot. So question A, what was the response variable? Well, the response variable was the amount of draft or the amount of energy needed to pull the plow. Okay, so what were the treatments? The two treatments were the standard hitch and the new hitch. Okay, what were the experimental units? The experimental units were the two large plots of land. Okay, question B, given that the goal of the study is to determine whether a newly developed hitch reduces draft compared to standard hitch, was randomization used properly? Well, yes, the two hitches were randomly assigned to the two plots of land. So yes, randomization was used properly. Given that the goal given that the goal of the study is to determine whether a newly developed hitch reduces draft compared to standard hitch, was replication used? Well, no, replication was not used. So each treatment was applied to only one experimental unit. Replication is used to repeat the treatments on different experimental units so general patterns can be observed. There is no replication in the study. All we know is one hitch was used on one plot of land and the other one was used on the other. So there was no replication in this study at all. And then D, plot of land is a confounding variable. Explain why. Although their 25 measurements were taken at different locations in the two plots, each hitch was used in one plot only. Thus, if a difference in the draft is observed, we will not know whether the difference is due to the hitch or to the plot of land. Okay, one plot of land may have been rocky and the other one might have made of soft soil. I mean, we don't know that. That's a confounding variable, or we have no idea. So, so in statistical language, the treatments were confounded with the plots. Okay, so we don't know. There could have been a confounding variable. We'd have to replicate and find out.